It is that time. What's going on, guys? It's me, Westtown HD. I know I'm a little late with this, but better late than never, right? Today I'll be counting down my top 5 picks for the new Super Smash Bros. Switch title. But before we get into it, guys, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment. That way I know the kind of content you guys want and can tailor my videos around that. But without further ado, let's get on with it. I think it's time for our funky brother to slide into Smash on that new slick board from the Tropical Freeze remaster. Before anyone says he'd be a Donkey Kong clone, let me just say, I agree. To an extent anyway. I think he'd be a clone like Roy was to Marth and Ike in Smash 4. I see him being a bit more agile and his attacks coming out a bit quicker, but doing less damage as a trade-off. Imagine someone with Donkey Kong's size but Captain Falcon's speed coming right for you. I see his recovery being more vertical than horizontal, almost like a tornado, but with him spinning his board so fast it carries him up. I think the final Smash there for Donkey Kong would be a perfect groovy fit for our Funky Kong, as it's more his style, but if that's an original one, it'd need to involve his board in some way. I'm not sure what they would do, but maybe he could fly around on it for a time. Maybe. At the very least, I'd want to see Funky Kong as an alternate costume to Donkey Kong, and who knows, maybe we'll see something like that at E3. But I'll keep wishing till then. First off, the reason these guys aren't higher is because I almost expect them at this point. With Sakurai clocking in over 100 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it's pretty clear he's a fan of the game, and with Shulk being so well received, they're a shoo-in at this point. But enough rambling. Their playstyle would be unique, to say the least, and stand out from that of the other sword fighters, even Shulk himself. And with the 3DS not holding the game back, we can now have our multiple characters in one, in the vein of Ice Climbers and Pokemon Trainer. That's how I envision the trio to fight, anyway. While Rex does the groundwork, Pyra and Mytho would be in the back cheering him on, much like Pokemon Trainer and Brawl. It'd be cool to have a mechanic where Rex's jab combo would do more depending on how many strikes hit in succession. Their final smash would be a combo attack calling on Tora and Nia to do some damage most likely. What I'd want for a combo attack though would be the final Aegis Blade, but I can understand why Sakurai wouldn't do that, as to keep the secrecy of the game's ending.
Somebody
I know y'all see that crispy, clean edition of Heart of Warriors coming to Switch in the next month. When people say Heart of Warriors, Linkle is the first thing that comes to mind for me. Well, that and Super Saiyan 3 Ganondorf, but that's besides the point. DLC didn't favor Linkle in Smash 4, but I think she could be coming this time around. Her style is very unique if you play Heart of Warriors, and can bring a different style to Smash altogether, something Sakurai loves doing. For those who don't know, Linkle sports 2 crossbows as well as an army of Kaku. You know, those chickens that swarm you when you accidentally step on one of them during your walk in the summer sun. Either way, Linkle has an affinity with Kaku, due in part to her raising them on a farm her whole life. So expect your final Smash to be something involving those Scourge of Ganon. If you've played Bayonetta, then you know exactly why I want this man in Smash. Throughout all of Bayonetta 1 and 2, and hopefully Bayonetta 3, Rodon is always supplying you with the goods to keep hunting angels and demons. But what Rodon doesn't tell you is that he's a badass killer himself. The game drops subtle hints every now and then, like when he chokes at an angel for interrupting his piano performance, or when he drops to the underworld to make a new weapon for Bayonetta and comes up covered in blood. The secret boss fights in Bayonetta 1 and 2 demonstrate how dangerous he'd be. His final smash would naturally be Father Rodon, the Infinite One, which is the true form he takes as a fallen angel. I imagine him as a Ganondorf-Bayonetta hybrid in terms of power, but I doubt the competitive scene wants to deal with that.
shadow, heroes rise again. A bitter
Now, hear me out before you grab your keyboard and start typing, "He'd be a clone." Making Shadow play differently from Sonic would be a cinch. Not only does Shadow make use of the Chaos Emerald more than Sonic, but in Shadow the Hedgehog and briefly Sonic 06, he could take off his inhibitor rings and unleash Chaos Blast. Shadow also specializes in close combat battles as well as chaos control, things Sonic doesn't do much or any of in Super Smash Bros. As to why I want him in the game, I think it's quite clear. Eggman probably isn't happening, so who better to fill that villain void that Smash so desperately needs filled? I think Shadow could fit well, being one of Sonic's oldest rivals, well, next to Knuckles and Metal, but I want Shadow, dammit. His final Smash would probably be something really simple like Super Shadow, or in layman's terms, Super Sonic but with projectiles. As a diehard Shadow the Hedgehog fan myself, the amount of things I could see him do for his final Smash would be limitless. He could Chaos Control in the Black Comet and proceed to drop it, crushing enemies on the stage. Utilizing that damn fourth Chaos Emerald. He could use Chaos Control to slow everyone down for easy punishes similar to Witch Time and his Assist Trophy counterpart. A Super Chaos Blast that sucks enemies in before sending them flying into the Blast Zone would also be devastational. Or even something as simple as using the Space Colony Ark's cannon to rain hell on his foes. The list goes on. I can say without a doubt, Shadow the Hedgehog is my most wanted character. That's gonna do it for today's top 5. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I hope you enjoyed it and don't think my choices are too unrealistic. But I'm curious. I would love to spark a discussion on the topic, so be sure to comment down below your top 5 picks, or if you disagree with mine. Hit that like and subscribe button for more top 5s in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces!